My name is Mary Sokolowski. We've got 6 children who range in age from 33 to 23. So we had 6 kids in 10 years.
My name is Erica, and I am a mom to my son. He is 9 years old.
I do have children. I have 3 sons.
We have 4 kids, 7, 6, 4, and 2.
I am a mom to 4 kids. I have 2 boys that are 10 and 8, and I have twin 5-year-old girls.
I am married to Ty, and we have a little girl named Annalise.
I have 4 kiddos, and we are a happy family. My youngest is adopted, so that's really shaped our family.
Moms have this feeling about them when all their kids are around, and when one is off, it creates a little loneliness.
And I can feel lonely, and I can feel isolated, and feel like I'm failing as a mom and as a wife. But even in those hard days, at the end of every day, the good days and the bad days, I feel an overwhelming sense of God's presence in my life. And peace just floods over me because I know I'm exactly where He wants me to be.
I've raised him on my own since he was born, and so the journey of motherhood, with it just being him and I, can be pretty lonely sometimes.
In the past, I had felt like my life was like a game of Jenga, where life was just constantly pushing pieces out of me. And I became like this very wobbly tower. And I reached this point, like everybody does in the game of Jenga, where I felt like I was going to crash. But as a mother, you don't have that choice. It doesn't matter how weak you may feel, you have to hold it together for your kids. And it is a very isolating and lonely feeling when you're just constantly teetering on the edge of crashing. But God knew exactly where I was. And in Proverbs, it talks about that He is our strong tower. And He wove together just this amazing group of support system for me through family and friends and even professionals that just let me have time to heal, and emotionally and physically. And they surrounded me, and that included my kids as well. And He even started filling in those missing pieces, and I wasn't wobbly anymore, and He helped me to be the strong tower that I need to be for my kids. And I can stand even taller now because I know what He's brought me through, and I trust where He's taking me next.
I just feel like He continues to tell me, even on the hard days, that He's fully equipped me for this role that He's given me. And He has placed people in my life to help encourage me whenever times are really, really hard and I feel like I'm failing. But that He's there, and He's given me everything I need to do it well.
And after my husband passed away, I learned that even in that period when I felt, when I had just no feeling, I felt so far away from the Lord, and that was unexpected for me, because I thought that, I never really thought about it, but when I look back, I would think that I would feel so close to Him. But during that period, I learned that that was just the grief, and He was there. He was there all along, and He has shown me in so many different ways that He was there all along. He was there when I was lonely, when I was hurting and grieving, and it's not something you talk about all the time, but by myself with God, it was a whole new thing for me, because someone was always there, and now it's just me, it's just God, me and God. And so I think within that, I learned the depth of His love for me.
To not compare our lives, our motherhood, the way that our kids are, or any of that to any other mom. Instead, I think that we need to lock arms in that and lift each other up, because that's what that's what the Lord wants us to do. He wants us to love each other and to set aside the differences so that we can be unified.
I would say that mothering is hard, but it is worth every single minute. I'd say if your heart is willing to follow the Lord in adoption, that it's the most beautiful thing ever. We love the picture that God adopted us.
The love, the laughter, the hugs, when they tell you thank you for the little things that you think are insignificant, but it means the world to them. And that's when it kind of brings it into perspective, even if I didn't pack the healthiest lunch, but the fact that I gave them a kiss before they left, or they came back to get a hug, those moments mean a lot.